We got audio. Audio.
Whee!
Audio.
All right. Hi. Where is my camera today? Hi. Welcome back to Tears of Kairos. We're finally getting in the groove again. I'm Neysa does cosplay. I am the DMs, and we have peoples at the tables, and they can. We're just gonna do really quick intros. We didn't get the whole run, the new things running, did we?
No, I didn't get
Okay.
those. I didn't get those going.
So, I will not mention those then. Stay tuned in a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll have some new things to run around across the bottom of the screen. But so over there is Hewitt/Miro. He's playing Fil'verl. Over here is Ninja Spence 21 Spencer playing Zhonya. Wait, y'all are flipped.
Yeah. This was the spot that was left for me when I got down here.
I broke continuity.
I saw.
Spencer's playing Arten today.
I broke continuity. Do we want to swap or are you fine?
It's fine. It's fine. I can adjust my brain.
I'm good.
I'm gonna kick the brain
good.
back a little, couple degrees there. Okay, so that's Ninja Spence 21 Spencer. He plays Zhonya, our fiery-headed wizard, and then this is Jed. He plays Arten, our bard fighter biter. And with that out of the way, please look above my head for our we're still doing extra life stuff with the charities. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we are currently at 1,244 out of the 1,500 that we have set for goal, and that is going until December the 31st. So if you can, please, there is links down below in our Twitch streamies, or you can find it through our website, and you can do the thingies there. And with all of that out of the way, y'all earn your inspiration tonight and tell me what the hell happened last week.
Last time on Tears of Kairos.
So what happened was... No. So what happened was... We had this whole thing figured out. We were going to go in that daggum statue, right? And we were going to go up there, break into the room, and we're like, smash, grab, go. And then we're like, nah, be a little bit more sneaky. And so we had a 2-man team of going in there. Well, here comes Grog, and we got to get a 2.5-man team to go in there, right? And the 2 men who were going in, we was completely invisible. And that's cool. That's real cool, because ain't nobody gonna see us and shit. But then Grog wasn't, and he's just running around in the bushes and shit. And we went in, and then Grog's like, shit, I gotta get in there. And so he went in, but we didn't know that he went in. And so we got in there, we did our job, ain't nobody knows we was there, and we went out, and we're like, sweet. This is freaking easy.
Pause.
And no. We will get back to what was happening outside when it is your turn. Okay? So, we come out, and it was a smooth motherfucking operation. Nobody knew anything was going on. We're like, man, we're the best. High fives all around. We're going to get some drinks tonight. We're the best team ever. Oh my God, we're the best. And we find out, as we walk out, that the dog has been farting fire and farting lightning and zipping around everywhere while a drunk elf has been like wandering around talking about a lady who doesn't exist, and we lost the goblin who went up the poop chute of the statue. Cutscene to explaining of what happened outside of my perspective.
So Grog, because he wasn't paying attention, decided he gotta get in and help them, so he went up the butt. Phil tried to be the distraction that they needed to get past the guards while they were invisible. Thank God for the distraction, because some folks aren't super stealthy even when they are invisible.
I know.
So
Not sure who that was.
The DM has now made it canon that you can technically use Dragon's Breath as a propellant, which means if we ever have someone do it the right way, we gotta brace their asses. Unless, they can...
Speaking of bracing their asses, without telling my character that you could use Dragon's Breath as a propellant, but in telling my character that he could make me fly, Dragon's Breath was used as a propellant on my character to make me fly up the poop chute to get Grog back.
We were a reverse lit fart for a minute. To be fair, I did not know the dog was going to fly because I thought the dog blinked and then parted lightning. And then the DM said she just kept going up like the fucking DuckTales moon level. And everything.
Because it was funner.
Because I did not intend that. Then we finally got up the butt, found Grog mopping, but he wasn't mopping well, so he ran out of wet floor signs, so he used mopped up wine water to write wet floor, misspelled. We almost got busted. And then we just said, we're rich, we don't have to listen to you, and ran.
And after all of that, Fil'verl and Zhonya's beef is now up to level 2 status. Not even.
I apologize to the dog.
So we scattered like someone in the 70s said, "Jeez, it's the fuzz!"
Right.
And we went every different direction.
Yes.
Hold on, we cannot forget, though, the professor with the cops.
Because that was pretty
Yeah.
damn epic.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Professor.
that
Explain the
basically that basically using just a little bit of basically mental connection with just Zorina basically made Zorina commit a felony almost.
Pretended
Yes, I
to be
didn't know.
attacked by your dog, and then sicked the dog on the guards, and just kept screaming bloody murder to enhance the terror and pain of the guards.
And then I think that the dog killed a guard. Injured him.
We don't know. We weren't there.
We're gonna
Don't
find
ask,
one.
don't tell.
We're gonna
Could've
find one
bled out.
guard with a peg leg next time we go anywhere, and it's like, oh.
But then on the way back, we had all went our separate ways. That Fil'verl had to get a haircut so that he wouldn't be recognized.
Yeah.
That was a key pivotal moment. Then we had got the second hint of basically that the puzzle for the shard.
Oh yeah, the actual plot.
And then that basically then that, as stated, Fil'verl had got super angry and pissed at Zhonya again. Apparently that she's stealing his sunshine and thunder again, and that he wants to prove himself all the time. And then that basically that that the master of the house, forget his name at the time, Kai was basically really pissed because that the shard was out because Fil'verl.
But prior to that, Phil and I got lots of churros.
Oh yeah, they
Y'all got
they
cinnamon
they
churros
had a
and
fair
stuff.
day
We
on the way back to the house.
We decided to partake in the fair on the way back to the
And
house.
we learned you could use churros as straws.
So basically that while we were doing that, the whole like Zhonya leave the room and then that the Zonya's part was that she had spoke to Kai and then found out that they have dragon tendencies and then that there is an old tone that basically has just all versions of them across the multiverse.
And we don't say this one's name.
That we do not say something akin to Voldemort. We do not say.
How do you pronounce that again?
I'm not saying it.
So there is one very very bad
Carrero.
Kai variant. His name is Carlo.
No, it's David Carrero. He's a guitarist.
No.
Carlo?
His name is Carlo, but
Gotta
do not
write
say
down
that
how to
name.
say that on the side.
Careberlo.
No, Care Bear, a dragon comes out as a Care Bear.
Essentially, it is very much the whole. If you say Voldemort thing, it's taboo. He knows where you are. He will come and find you.
But it's also, now that I know it, Arten would never, but Jedediah totally would, use this get out of jail free card of, look at here.
That'd be Cyrex. That'd be
Just grab onto both of you, crush the crystal right after you say it.
Like, Cyrex would do this in a heartbeat. Arten
Your
would not.
your DM would like to remind you that it's not.
Arten would not.
That it would simply show up where you were. It would be following you.
Arten wouldn't say it. Cyrex would say it in a heartbeat.
And just that,
Someone would piss off
basically.
Cyrex at breakfast and be like, guess what, Carlo, motherfucker?
Well, hold on. What was Cyrex's actual last words? Carlo.
God.
What happened, Strut? The fuck is... Oh, shit!
That's
Ravenloft goes nuclear.
That would have been...
that would be a good fight.
The unwritten epilogue.
That'd be a good fight to watch.
That'd be terrifying.
Smells
Cyrex
I
might
don't
have actually
even
lived
wanna-
through
I
that.
don't wanna
Smells
consider
like
that.
burnt beef and chicken for some reason
I don't even
now.
want to consider that.
They
Like,
go in, old girl goes in for the bite, and whoa, I gotta speak my piece. Carlo. What the fuck does that mean? Boom! And then you just see like this little kobold scurrying away, trying to get through the bones. Shit. Come on, rob the zombie. We gotta get out of here.
The worst safety word ever, by the way.
Oh God.
What's your safe word? I can't say it.
It's the opposite of a safe word. If I say it gets worse,
Danger
things
word.
get worse when I say this.
Danger word.
Actually, I do know one worse safe word. Jesus, take the wheel.
That's a phrase.
Yeah,
That's a
but-
safe phrase. Because and like I
Was
No.
there anything else pertinent to the plot?
no, but I have to say this real quick. Coming
see.
from a position of someone who has made someone say
Beef.
Jesus a lot.
Let's see, you got the beef. No saying
If that was the safe phrase, there'd be a whole lot of
Oh, wait, then that...
good bad.
then
Good bad.
y'all got to explain y'all's situation, because Zhonya wasn't around for that situation.
Yes.
Y'all...
Oh, wait, so like that's in character,
Oh
right?
yeah, no, we
Oh, you're talking about out of character. Oh yeah,
we went
to the
inside
crypt.
and his like that rock can be out in here, and so like well fuck we go back outside.
Because
And-
Phil had experiments he wanted to run.
Yeah, and then Phil went to the graveyard, and I was there as like moral support and the guy who holds the rope so he doesn't slip into abyss. And
Or that you could get the shit back in case Phil bit off more than he can chew. He was more concerned.
which
that
no,
the
he totally did.
No, he did. No, he did. He just wanted the Pokebox to actually be safe.
Spoiler alert: not safe. Not safe.
It's as safe as it can be for now.
I suppose.
It's as safe as it can be as long as you don't put it in front of a mirror.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we learned that. You don't fuck with mirrors.
Don't fuck with mirrors. And then after we found out what we found out, we came back and found out that the ghosts we saw were in a book that she was reading, which when we found out about the word we can't say and the other ones, and then we're like, well, cool. And then
Divide and conquer mentalities.
yeah, I guess we went to bed after that. I don't know.
Phil did ask a few different times, speaking to one of the shards, was asking for Kairos himself to make contact again.
No, it was more or less Phil. A little bit of that, but it's more of Phil being slightly pissed because he's realizing how out of depth we actually all are, and that we've been sent here mostly ill-informed. So there's one person that does know a lot. He's like, if you want to fucking get out.
Yeah. Okay, so. You good?
You good?
That's a big itchy.
Look, man, things good.
Oh no, if you scratch right there, yeah, now he's got the legs going. He's got the leg going when you get there.
He was already halfway there. Like, this is the itchy spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Everybody can have their inspo for the night, and will y'all give me how much inspo y'all have stacked? 5s? Okay.
I don't think that was correct, so we're gonna go with 9. Because I
Okay.
had 10 written down, I'm like, I'm not going up to 11. That
I
feels
went
wrong.
from 8 to 9.
Okay, alright.
So I'm
Cool. Alright,
doubt
so.
myself for not being.
Yeah, that was pretty much the rundown of what happened last time, and the overall story is still the same. They're trying to track down a shard that is supposedly somewhere here in Waterdeep in hiding, and apparently has either been secured or hidden, and clues have been left in its wake. The compass seems to be leading them to the clues rather than to the shard itself. So, the most recent clue read,
With bleary eyes and clumsy hands, a drunkard knows more than a king can understand.
and from where they picked that clue up, it was pointing kind of back toward the center of Waterdeep, and there, I believe y'all were able to get some we're just going to make this easy.
We knew that there was a drunkard statue.
There's another drunkard statue. It's near the big market loop.
Yeah. Well, one of the guards had mentioned the drunkard statue when he was acting like a drunkard.
Right.
And then when we read the clue, I was like, is it referencing the drunkard statue? And
Yes.
we're like, it must be, because we're in one
Yes.
statue and so the second statue.
Yes.
I swear to God, it's probably going to take us to the top of all these statues. I wish we just had like a zip line or a character that could fly that didn't involve...
Riding a sphinx to its death.
I thought you were going to say riding a sphincter to
Sphinx.
No, writing my own sphincter.
Also that.
To what would be my death, because that sounds painful. I don't.
Okay, so
You're the cat that flew.
So here's what we're gonna do. I need Phil to roll me a perception.
Fuck.
19.
Okay, cool. And who has the box with the shards? Is it still Arten?
I have the box with the shards, and the box in the bag that's...
Yep.
Yeah.
Shards in box in bag of holding.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so Phil, you retired to your room. Okay, let me help you down before you hurt yourself.
We have a little weenie dog.
Okay. So you retired to your room, and at some point before dawn, when you're awake or you're at least, trying to come out of your trance, you see a bit of a fluttering, like a scarf or maybe a drape, but on the outside of the window in your room.
Like it looks like there's a fabric on the outside of the window.
Right.
Don't open the window.
Phil's gonna get up. What was the name of the one that was in trouble, that was bad and got punished? Archie.
Oh, no, Bill.
Bill.
Bill the changeling ghost.
Bill, is that you?
No response. As the fabric is kind of fluttering in the early dark 30 morning breeze, you can see a bit of some silver thread embroidery on close to kind of one end of it. It has a circle that looks like it's pierced by 3 swords.
And it's just fluttering outside the window.
If you would like, you can roll a history check. You have seen this symbol before.
Knew I'd seen that symbol before.
That would be a 13.
Okay. You think it's related to one of those Raylan gods, but you can't quite pin it down right now as to which one.
Hold on, is it a...
Out open.
Okay, I don't got left to just open it.
Yeah. You can pull it in. It's just kind of like it got hung up on the. It's not that long.
It keeps getting longer and longer. In terms of the rainbow colors, they're all tied together. There's more and more and more.
It's not that long. You've got like a 6-foot scarf.
I'll wrap it around your neck and let it drag a little bit.
And then they
Like Dr.
becoming Natsu at this point.
That is a 15-foot scarf. I have seen the patterns.
Just gonna take that. I was looking at the watch. I don't have one of those. Not anymore. I'm just gonna get up.
The miming of all of this. I believe you were staying next to Arten's room.
Okay. I rolled high enough. We'll go knock on Arten's door. Arten! Arten! Arten!
Erebos comes and answers the door like, it's a scarf. What? It's a scarf. Yeah? What about it?
Why are you holding a scarf?
It was outside my window, and it has the Israeli god symbol on it, and we're in Waterdeep.
Which is Raylan God?
Oh, that one's mine. Yeah.
Sword one.
Okay. Where'd it come from?
Found it outside my window. I also might have pulled a brick off of the roof.
I walk up, I open the door, all the way.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Hold on, I'm just gonna lower part of the scarf to obscure vision.
Good, because both those rolls were low, so we were very naked. Initially, the door would have been cracked, and he poked us. What do you need? and then you hear me in the background, and I walk up and I just open the door like ain't nothing you ain't seen before. And I was like, I was holding this. It's outside your window.
Yep.
Was it attached to the building or just floating?
I'm assuming it was floating, even though there was a lot of pantomiming on how much effort it took to pull this in.
It was kind of hung up like on like one of the gutters or just like
Okay.
a loose like piece of siding. You didn't actually break the house to pull it down,
Okay.
but it was caught very conveniently outside your window.
Mina, good or bad for us?
Roll history.
I'm asking, Boosie.
Oh. Couldn't tell.
Sorry. Let me fix this. Mina, this is good or bad for us?
She's not necessarily bad. She's just. Some of them think that she's a war goddess. Some of them think she's Kairos heir. She's not good or bad. She's just his shadow.
That means it's good. I think. Am I yelling?
You could open your eyes.
He
No, she is asleep. She's asleep.
What about the dog?
Like I'm wow.
Time to give the dog a chili pepper again.
That she kind of stirs, but still asleep.
I don't know what this means. Why would... We don't have a connection to her. We don't have a way to communicate with her. There's no... I haven't met her.
If she's supposed to be Kairos' heir, then maybe we have an unseen ally.
Why would she make herself known in such a way?
She's not. We're in a completely different reality. Oh, wait, you mean to us?
To us.
I don't know, I've been talking shit to her dad through a stone.
She could have done so many other things. Like a note. A note would have been great. If a note floated through your window and was like, hey, this is mine, that I'm going to be a good person and help you out. Cool.
Well,
awesome.
Phil will
But,
go
like,
and put a hand out and then remember fully naked. Pull it back because it's going to be the hand on the shoulder. It's like, remember, gods act in mysterious ways, except for when you need to unclog the toilet in their rooms. Then they are very direct about it.
Maybe it's an indicator that someone's going to be coming back for the scarf.
Is it
And
a
then
nice
maybe
scarf?
that's the person you need to talk to.
Is it a nice scarf? Is it like high quality scarf?
It's pretty good quality, but it also is kind of travel worn. Like there's a few thin spots in the weave and a couple of smudgies. It's got a little bit of that curl that never seems to go away.
Yeah, okay.
You know, that takes the magic of the moment away. But it's valid.
I feel like
I do too much crochet and knit.
If I was a traveler and I lost my scarf and I cared about it dearly, I would get it immediately. But this is a little worn, and there's a whole city out there. I mean, they could easily just buy a new scarf. Why would they come back for this?
Flair of the dramatic. An idiom. Idiom! I was thinking of that word yesterday and couldn't say it.
Idiot.
Idiom.
Idiot.
Idiom.
Idiot idioms? Or idiom idiots?
Oh, Christ.
Could be both.
It's always both. That's the trick.
I don't
I
want to
caress.
judge.
I caress his face like, thank God you're cute. Go to bed.
I'm cute.
Just turns around, just the most adorable little ass on a tiefling.
The absolute most adorable ass.
Little dimples and everything. Just kind of.
It winks somehow, you're not even sure.
Just winks.
They're making him far more sexy than I ever.
That's
Well, hold on, if an ass winks, isn't that just a fart?
As I was trying not to go there, but I was like, butthole wink.
Let's be fair. All tiefling booties are cute because they have tails. That's it.
Ooh. Okay.
Same goes for Tabaxi. And Leonin.
Alright.
His are just two solid hams wrapped in a fur blanket from IKEA.
two furry hams.
Go back and make sure I can clip this later to get the full long clip and just call it butt stuff.
Lots of butt stuff going on there.
TOK does butt stuff.
Man. That sounds like a private part of the internet that you have in a long time. So, what am I supposed to do with this?
I was just going to bring it to your attention and see if maybe you knew something I didn't, because, well, until he ruined what I thought was magic and some type of god leaving a scarf as a sign, is just there's going to be a person. Now I'm not as excited anymore.
Do you want the scarf?
I wasn't going to give it to you, I just was going to show
Okay.
it.
I loop the scarf around his neck, tie it nice and pretty. flip one side on the other side on his back, and it's to where the sword and the swords in the circle are showing up front. I was like, okay, there you go. You got a nice little scarf. Looks good on you. And now, if the god or the person show up, they know exactly who to talk to.
Okay.
Okay. It's late. Is it late or
It's
early?
like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I've already had a full trance.
I'm going back to bed because I don't do the trancing. You have a good one, and if you need anything, have more questions, want to cuddle, anything in between, sure, come back. But at the moment, I'm a.
That's my cuddle buddy.
I wasn't going to try to swedge in. That's inappropriate.
You closing the door or not?
I'm closing the door.
Going to then reach in my pocket and just put a sock on the doorknob.
Hey, Arten runs hot. He sleeps naked all the time. That's just who he is.
Now, Phil's doing that mostly for himself, so that one of the 3 adult brains running around in his skull right now, but
Why is there a sock on this doorknob?
Oh,
all of a sudden you
yeah.
hear the back of it, because you fucking twit, they're busy.
Alright, so, what are you going to do for the remainder of the dark hours?
I'm gonna look into a mirror, give it the no.
Look into a mirror with a scarf and just go, ugh!
This feels very out of character.
No. No, just gonna go pull the inside curtains away and pull a chair up and just sit in front of the window.
Just staring out the window like, I got your scarf.
Okay.
Actually gonna open the window a little bit.
Okay.
Starting to smell a lot like Phil in here.
Roll me one more perception then.
Come on, Candy Cane Die.
Swear to God, if you wake me up
10.
again.
Candy Cane Die betrayed me.
I can see it now. Something happens, like 2 hours later of him just staring out the window, and something happens. Someone's walking down some vagrant's walking by, and he's like, Arten! Arten!
No, it's just gonna be one of those. He's like, the fuck did the scarf go?
It's like when you put your glasses on your head and then you're looking for your glasses.
I don't
Like,
know.
I need my glasses to
No,
find
I
my
didn't
glasses.
I didn't roll a 1.
Yeah,
But-
it seems like it's a really quiet early morning. You're kind of looking out over the like a little portion of the city of the dead across the street, and it's quiet. It's quiet. There's a little breeze every so often. Probably how the scarf fluttered up to your window.
Okay, well,
But dawn starts to break in across the city of the dead to the east.
okay, so in the meantime, while waiting, I will do the thing.
Do the coffee lock thing.
I will do the coffee lock thing.
All right.
The thing is, I'm not full coffee locking because I'm not risking the exhaustion levels. So.
Excuse me. But yeah, you can do the thing. And so in the morning, as y'all are all kind of, the sun's coming up and the birds are starting to twitter outside, and Marianne's in the kitchen. She's got some really nice bacon sizzling away, along with some eggs and some maple butter scones.
Maple butter scones.
Maple butter scones. And so those lovely smells are kind of starting to waft through the house. I'll leave it to y'all figure out who wakes up first or whatnot, however y'all want to handle that, because I'm not doing the minutiae today.
Well, normally I'm up with Dawn, but somebody decided to wake
I
me
know,
up
right?
in the middle of the night.
No.
Phil
Ruined the whole thing.
Phil's already up.
Phil never went to sleep after that. He was in a trance. He's just been staring out the dang window like a creeper.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody walks by just doing their morning jog. Hello.
just keep running.
Just
What up, Vincent?
what's
What's up?
He just runs through.
kid? What are you doing?
Arten's not here. It's gone 10 years.
Oh, you're watching Zootopia. Is your movie still going?
Yeah.
Okay, go watch your movie.
But
No high fives. No high fives.
Utopia is such a good movie.
So,
Child, are you going to the bathroom? Close the door.
Close the door, close the door, close the door.
so as that basically that Zhonya is walking down, one thing up in particular that she doesn't have on her glasses.
Oh, alright. This seems like a bad idea from someone
No.
who wears glasses.
It is actually,
Okay.
and then as she just basically just comes in, just go morning. Just sits at her usual spot, just has a book open and just.
Marianne sets a very, very large platter of breakfast in front of you.
Thank you.
So eventually,
Yeah.
we're coming down together, and I'm like, in the midst of like putting a shirt on, like everything. It's like coming downstairs, and I was like, gotta find a good barber. I gotta pick up my my armor today, but I don't know really what else we're doing. We should probably look into that. The next clue is. I think it's gonna
Right.
be in the.
Right.
I think it's gonna be in the drunkard, according to that note, but I've been wrong before. I'm not the best at riddles.
I mean, it says a drunkard on there, right?
Yeah, but there's a bunch of taverns and drunk people.
Well, what if there's one that's actually called the drunkard? Then that would make it rather obvious.
No, but riddles aren't always obvious.
Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not.
What if it's hiding in plain sight?
Those
Let's
are
just
always
check-
those are always the best ones.
Let's just check the statue, and if it's not there, we'll hit every single bar in Waterdeep.
And
I will have to sacrifice that part. I've jumped on. I've jumped in front of swords before.
Pub crawl.
This episode turned into a pub crawl episode.
DM to player questions.
Yo.
So, whenever that we had first came up with Zorina, I said that her form was more of like a Rottweiler type.
Yeah.
So I want to go ahead and, if that you will allow me, I will go ahead and burn a first level Find Familiar spell to basically shift her up into like a more Dachshund form, so she can still travel.
Pocket blink dog?
Yes,
Pocket
Pocket
Blink
Blink Dog.
Yeah, no,
Pocket
why
mini
not?
dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, they're going to be looking for a Rottweiler.
Are you ritual casting it?
I have probably have whatever already. I don't have the ritual caster things.
Alright, yeah.
But yeah, no, the guards, especially that peg leg guy, goes looking for a Rottweiler who blinks and farts lightning.
Not a
And
dachshund.
Not a dachshund.
Not a red-haired dachshund.
Dachshund's just gonna do poison damage when it farts.
That feels accurate for
So-
dog farts.
Actually, I won't do that because poison is like literally the most worthless damage in 5e.
It kind of is.
So I mean, I'll go acid, but then that just sounds terrible.
You all notice that that Zhonya is reading without her glasses.
Zhonya,
Yes.
I don't mean to be forward, but were your glasses always just aesthetic?
More or less, yes. I mean that you know what because that my elven mom, she always had 5/20 vision, so she had very good vision.
So why did you wear them?
I think from what I can remember was then it was just more of just a stern look with them on, changing it up.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. Kind of I feel like we're all changing our look today. As y'all see me with my full mane out, nothing Nothing braided, and I just have like all my.
Like a foot beyond each shoulder, you just become a one-piece character.
I need coffee.
I mean,
I need a breakfast, and I need some product.
I mean that the beret is just nice, but I would rather see that if I can try to get at least a knitted hat or some sort.
Marianne's gonna pass around all the breakfast, and there is coffee this morning. I won't be mean. There's coffee.
Just basically trying to just be less the imposing professor, I guess.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Right? But I like it. I like it.
I mean,
I hesitate to say improvement because you've always looked great, but it is a welcomed change.
I think it is a good change. Thank you.
Take notes, guys. That's how you compliment without digging a hole. Okay? Don't say stuff like "you look great today" and leave open the phrase of "I didn't look great yesterday." No. No.
That's how you compliment.
Say.
Relationship and life lessons brought to you by
TBA.
All right,
Best way to get out of the doghouse is never get put in the doghouse in the first place, you idiot.
Amen.
Buy them whatever they like. Ice cream, chocolate, whatever they like, buy it.
Buy the things. Just buy the things. When they pick up a thing and they're like, man, I like this thing, and then they put it back down because they don't want to buy the thing. You fake having to go to the bathroom later, go buy the thing, put it in your back pocket, and then give it to her later on.
Yes.
Why make two trips? You just be sneaky with it.
Right. But
Sleight of hand.
anyway, back in character.
All right. So Phil, are you still wearing the scarf at breakfast?
No. Phil will have actually put that up because if we're gonna go out on the city, that seems like it also could be a mark.
Okay.
Did you tell Kai about the scarf?
Scarf.
I'm not knocking on his door.
Fair.
Scarf. There was a scarf.
There was a scarf.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
From underneath.
Oh, so you haven't put it away?
No.
You tucked
It's
it away.
it's tucked into
okay.
his.
So you still have it on.
Still have it on
Just
because
not visible. Out.
not out in the open.
Got it.
But Phil's going to because he's not he's just wearing his armored jacket over
Got it.
everything. He pulls it out from under it. And it's Mina.
That has the symbol of Mina on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have rolled a
You said
17 plus 9.
It floated up to your.
Plus 9.
Yes! That's my history!
No, I got the pickle beer by accident when I was grabbing beer out of the fridge, and I was going to mouthful of pickle beer.
That needs to be clipped
Which pickle beer?
The peppery pickle beer.
The peppery pickle beer. It's the one that no one liked.
I thought
but
that was because of the roll. I'm like, you know I got plus 9s in
There was like
everything.
3 layers.
For those of you who
shock
weren't
going
here
on.
for the pickle beer experiments, this was the one that like the 4 of us tried, and everyone was like, "No, I don't like this." And
You
then
don't have to keep drinking it.
No. This is not. This is the one that was the pickles and the hot peppers. This is the one you and I liked. It's not the really gross one.
okay, so
It's the one that has the little face on it.
okay, so it has a. Wait, no, this is the regular pickle beer. Show me the beer. Show me the beer.
No.
Oh no, okay, this is the one I thought it was because like I left it out of my top 3 completely. It has this back this heat that comes into the back of it that reminds you of like this Mexican candy and like those like pepper flavors and stuff.
No.
And so it's like it's drinking pickle juice that is alcoholic that comes with heat in the back and there's nothing
So like
beer.
that Tang stuff that the kids used to do with just
No,
at the...
Absolutely
It's like
not.
any-
You
it's like
don't
any-
get to just say it's like this. You have to go try it.
It's like
It's
chili powder chocolate. That's not a good like. I don't know how people can like that.
Anyway.
There's a regular pickle beer that I actually enjoyed that was just like drinking pickle juice, and I like pickle juice sometimes.
Yeah, fair. But,
I took the can this time.
so yes, so then
They do look similar.
So then that was a scarf from Mina. Where did it come from?
Mina.
Found it on the on the gutter outside my window. I was thinking it was dropped off by a god, but Erebos over there reminded me.
So
someone could have just hung it there, and now it's not magical anymore. It's just weird.
Erebos was just trying to be logical. I mean,
Sometimes it works. A lot of times it doesn't, but sometimes it does.
While eating a scone. Looking around at everything here, logical does not fly.
And then
Then maybe it's a ruse. Maybe its true form is hidden.
And then that Zorina basically comes up, asks the Dacian, and just boops up in her lap and like, I think that a change of appearance for Zorina.
Okay.
Yes, that is Zorina.
Just handing bacon.
Bacon, yeah.
She still eats it.
I like her more this way. She's cuter.
Yeah, but then would she be able to still suplex people?
Yes. Because I'll make her fly again, and then that'll be just the velocity.
They don't call them ankle biters for nothing.
Zorina just basically just like sleeps.
How long of a dachshund is this dachshund?
There's a belt.
She's got to be Fey-like, so she's got to be just a little too long.
I would say
I just feel like there
about
should be a grapple /
10
strangle.
inches. Like about yay long, a little bit longer.
About the size of Dewey is what you're saying.
But a little, but just a little bit more longer.
Traditional dachshund.
She tries to grapple and she just goes right around the neck and strangles like a python. It's
Hold on, you just pick her up.
Slinky dog.
Just pick her up. Zhonya, assume the position.
Yeah. Because
Xeno Warrior Princess the dog.
I mean that
We'll just get a potato gun launcher and just.
I mean that I do need to try to get more casual clothes instead of just rather vest, tie, slacks.
I think after last night or yesterday during the day, we all have plans to change our appearance a little bit to make it not as easy to spot the fire genasi, the giant lion man, and the astral elf.
Oh, there's at least 3 more here in town. I can guarantee it.
Yes, but
It's just one being drunk yelling Rebecca is going to stand out. And that's why right now I have a flat top. I do not like this.
we're gonna fix that.
Y'all hear footsteps coming down the stairs, and Kai stops kind of in the doorway of the kitchen. He's like, "How is everyone this morning?"
Good morrow. How are you?
Good.
Pretty well.
Well enough and educated.
Right. I was going to be heading out today. I don't know if you want to travel with, or if you need any directions.
We have a couple errands to run, and I do need directions to a good groomer. I'm sorry. Haircut. Barber. Sorry, we call them something different.
A follicle artist.
Got a couple of salons I could recommend.
Do they do lion hair?
Well, no. But they tend to some of the southern ethnicities where their hair's a little more like yours. Maybe?
Out of character. Oh no, we just learned something about Kai. Kai's so old, he's slightly racist. He's just a slightly racist old person.
Of course.
Neysa right now is trying to think, how do we even salvage this? Because I am not.
Of course.
Just all of us are just staring at our great uncle at Christmas right now for the awkward thing he just said.
The guy with the black kids just threw in a black hair joke, and
to be entirely honest, Sword Coast South does have black folks. Like that's, and it is a desert-ish type of landscape at certain points. So like,
Wrong county.
It's okay. It's okay.
So but yeah, so like Kai can write down a couple of recs. I'm not gonna.
You're good.
Yeah, so a couple recommendations for that.
I'm just saying, I have more of a 3A, 3B type curl style, and I don't
God.
I don't want to go to someone who only does, elvish hair. They're not gonna know how to handle.
They won't know how to handle this either.
I mean,
The elves don't frequent that salon.
Okay, good. I think we'll be fine.
We get in there and it's just
It's
a
not
drop.
a white people's alarm.
It is just one elf that's just
No.
in there.
We get in there with this guy, and I'm just like, set it up with a good fade.
I know where we need to go. We gotta find the drow shop.
The drow shop, yes!
Because this is how we all end up in. This is how we all say Neysa's campaign's paused for a hot minute. Because now we all have to do Escape from the Abyss. Because this is how we all get kidnapped. It's like, oh, is the rag over the face part of the hair?
I love this hot towel thing. Hey, why does that smell like chloroform?
And then it's just, you have to have like one drow selling like discount magic items. Like, hey, yo, man, I got that I just got that this hat of disguise that it is just only going to be like 20 gold.
He's got
God,
a whole trench coat full of things like fake Rolex
It's
and fake magic
bootleg.
wands. This is a spell book, but all the spells are wrong.
Let me see. I've got the item curses.
Book of misspelled
table.
spells.
Oh yeah, I have one of those in here too. Yeah.
good God.
You do 8d6 fur damage from the spell Furball.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have that dyslexic wizard spellbook spreadsheet still. Anyway,
So, was there anything else?
We have to pick up your.
Oh yes, we gotta pick up my armor, but I know where that is.
okay,
I
that
was gonna say your ring.
Ring?
Someone have a ring?
ring.
Phil just starts like looking up and like looks like he's trying to look up in a corner of his brain. Like the fuck was that?
A ring?
No,
No, there's no ring.
No, 100%.
There's
There is
100% no ring.
Okay.
No, out of character. 100% no ring. I'm going on that Phil's still addled.
I don't have a ring.
I don't have a ring.
Looks
Well,
directly at Erebos.
We're not
Well, I mean,
talking about.
I've got rings, but not that kind of ring.
I'm gonna say we're not talking about those rings.
I mean that
He
if
has those rings, but we're not talking about those rings.
Not at the breakfast table, at least.
I mean that if that anything, then that you know that
We were on the same wavelength. Yes. White people can't high five when you. Purposely did it the second time, but man, it was great the first time. I love that we were like, yes, this is what we're talking about right now, and he's all like, oh, your fingers jewelry, and we're like, nope, none of those.
Go the other direction.
No one
You
has
know,
any
by
of
about
those.
3 feet.
That 11th finger thing. That's what we're talking about.
I mean that you know that there were kids that who had used to have those flat top things that whenever that I was in college at Strixhaven, then that they just used to put like little like indentions in them, like that. I think they called them parts. And then that there was that one bardic play called Mansion Party or Mansion Ballad, something like that. House Party reference.
Oh, you're talking to the
said-
one that had the famous
you
bard's child and revelry.
Yes,
Child revelry. Kid and play.
kid and play.
This is not the media I grew up with.
Neysa does not know house party.
Nope.
It's okay.
It's
No,
okay.
Also never seen Ferris Bueller, so.
Wow, you missed both sides of that spectrum because that's.
Oh, hold on. Please tell me you at least missed Soul Plane.
What?
Okay,
Yes.
good. She missed Soul Plane. I regret spending money on that one.
I know snakes on a plane.
That is good.
That's the better version.
Okay, imagine that. No snakes, add pimps.
Snoop Dogg is
Snoop
the
Dogg.
pilot.
Everybody's
the pilot.
high. Like it's.
And strippers on a plane.
Kevin Hart is in it. Isn't he the main?
He was somebody was
I think he was.
TSA. I think
I think
like
he
Queen
was.
Latifah or somebody was.
And then
Was
the
TSA.
White Family was played by Tom Arnold.
Anyway, good.
Wow. Okay. Alright.
That movie is.
It's garbage.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so, Kai is gonna activate his Cornelius disguise and leave the house. And y'all have a couple of names of salons with their locations that you can give to a cabbie. Or if you want, on the little piece of paper that Kai wrote for you, he indicated that one of them was actually kind of near on the end of the market closest to his house. Y'all can maybe walk. It's only a couple of blocks.
All right, let's go. Grab a maple honey croissant thingy.
Scone.
Scone. Oh, they're scones.
Gonna just wrap a bunch of bacon up in a napkin.
I do this thing where I put a hole in the scone and I stuff it with bacon.
Yeah.
And that's my walking out. Like this is
It's a walk and talk.
I got a traveler.
Yeah.
And so.
Zhonya is done with her plate, but then she will basically just have some chopped up bacon for like Zorina. That's just basically just gonna be
treats.
Just dog.
Yeah.
Just with her.
Bacon.
Okay.
Thinking the same thing.
Anything else before y'all leave the house then?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Are y'all trying to hail a cab, or are y'all gonna walk to the one that Kai indicated was closer to the house?
I mean, what?
Let's walk to the one that's closer, and if it's not good, then we can just hail a cab. We've got those options, but I don't want to like taking a cab to this one I can walk to. Besides, I need to stretch my legs a little bit today.
All right, so as y'all
is the name of it Hair They Are?
Hair There Be Dragons.
Do they cut your hair with fire?
Maybe.
Nice.
Zonya's hair is just all the way to the floor by the end of it.
All right, so
hair today, or hair to die.
Oh no.
Here's one that would be good for Arten. The Mane Tamer.
all right, so
Sounds like a good drink.
Oh no, I found the one we got to go with. The Jack of All Fades.
God, I love it.
You know Jack of All Fades is the one that's in the southern part.
Right.
Jack of All Fades is down there in the south ward.
Well, it would be next to one called Heritage.
So y'all kind of head kind of toward the market oval. The leavings of the festival yesterday are being swept up by a few scattered street cleaning type crews. They got brooms and wheelbarrows and carts and everything. But for the most part, it seems like they've been working kind of through the night to kind of get things cleared away. And you can barely tell that it was a big festival fair day yesterday anymore. There's not a great ton of people out and about. It's still relatively early enough in the morning. But you can hear, kind of the sounds of the city starting to kind of wake up. And as y'all kind of come onto Bazaar Street, the south part of the market oval, you can see the Hair There Be Dragons signage off on your right. It looks like a pretty well-to-do shop. It's got a nice big front-facing window. You can see people moving around in there. So.
If a lich ran one of these, it'd be Hair You Die.
Yeah.
It will be the cilantro tree. Couldn't even. That's hard to come
Alright, enough with the dad jokes. Let's go inside.
Necromancy.
Oh. Anyway.
My head drops as I open the door. Get in the building.
Y'all can go into the building, and it's a salon run by a trio of Dragonborn. There's a kind of a white Dragonborn with blue eyes. There's
Racist.
Good God. This is just a Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is an Aryan Dragonborn coming.
No, that would be a gold Dragonborn with blue eyes, Jed.
Oh.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I'm being too literal for this today.
No. It's just a blue eyes white dragon over here doing hair, and so
There's also a couple of ebony Dragonborn.
yeah.
Okay.
The red eyes black dragons. That's what we're going with.
I've never seen Dragonborn made out of wood before.
That's
Look, I'm waiting for the wood dragon since we already got metallic, chromatic, gem.
Okay.
I know.
In my world building, ebony is a gem Dragonborn.
Yeah.
From the Black Jewels universe.
And
stuff.
And my brain straight
Ebony
goes to
is.
like, if we're talking about wood dragons, is it going to be like a mahogany dragon?
Acacia Dragonborn.
Acacia dragon.
You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out though for the elm dragonborn. They're a little cracked in the head.
Nice. Or
The poor orange dragonborn or a wood dragonborn, but they always get listed as chromatic, and they're like, "No, guys, I'm just from Florida." And we're like, "Yeah, that's Tiamat territory there."
All right. I'm not gonna. I don't have enough brain for all this today, so y'all can get your hair done however you want to have your hair done. It ain't gonna get messed up. They know what they about.
All right,
so,
sweet.
Anybody who wants a haircut, it's gonna run you 15 gold, 15 dragons.
Okay.
I'm taking care of all the haircuts. Why? Because somebody gave me lots of dragons yesterday and then never asked for them back, so I still got them.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
I'm the kid who you sent to the store with money and then you never ask for your change back, and so now it's just in my possession.
It's not just your monies. Okay, so what does Arten's hair look like?
They set me up with some like legitimate cornrows. They're like going like all the patterns and stuff, but all the ribbons, the rainbow colored ribbons and the sparkly ribbons and gold ribbons that I've gotten are weaved inside the cornrows. And so I legitimately have just rainbow cornrows with sparkly bits, and then it comes up
This is
the back.
beautiful.
And then the
We're gonna have to change all the icons.
on my with my beard, with the front part of my mane, we went back to a braid type thing, kind of like what I had, just different patterns and stuff. Didn't want to do too much different, and I'm not cutting it off. So we've got that. That's what that
Alrighty
is.
then that Zhonya's hair, she actually asks for magical hair growth extension, so then her hair is down to like her back a little bit more, like less, kind of more like relaxed. It's kind of like just that long just hair look and such, just basically with just that some bangs and stuff, and just pretty much it's just longer and not Karen like.
Very nice. Very nice. Phil?
Phil will have the sides shaved down smooth. More of a, instead of going full on cornrows like even though that's what I got on the new picture for Phil, it's more of a tight braid that goes back into and then it's bound right here with just enough sticking out to be almost a ponytail, but everything else is.
A
I was
top,
hoping you were going to
that
go
is
with
a
a
top
high
knot. That's a top knot.
I was really hoping you were going to go with a military high and tight thing.
No, Phil ain't doing that. Phil.
There's just enough like Phil. I feel like Phil looks like me from a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
When it was like this.
I was thinking
The
Phil was going
ponytail's
to
a
really
little bit
lean in.
further back down, so it doesn't rest up high. It kind of rests. But it's just short enough. There's like about an inch or two.
Little bit.
I thought Phil was really going to lean into his voice that he's been using inside the city. I'm just like, proper. Here's my haircut. It's exactly
No, he would have gotten the part over here that had the coiffed curl.
a whole thing.
But she does have that one bang that's kind of like going over the side, kind of like how like you had your hair yesterday.
Always gotta have the one bang.
Gotta have the one anime bang.
The one anime bang.
The one you gotta throw it out of your eye.
And then
that,
as she is walking out, that she's gonna be like, that my hair hasn't been this long since that finals week before graduation.
Phil's gonna look at her. Remember something from back at Strixhaven. Look back at her. Okay, that's weird.
What is?
The restroom at the bar we were at had a bulletin board in it.
Okay.
And there was an old calendar from a couple years back, and there was someone with hair similar to yours in a swimsuit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That they still have that picture used? I mean, I was on the Quadrant swim team, so.
Well, we have learned something more now, and I am leaving.
I would like to state that the 1 piece or 2 piece in that picture.
One piece.
No.
One would still be generous. I would say 0.75.
A 0.75 piece.
0.75 piece.
No one races in those swimsuits, sir. Ma'am. Sorry. That's not a racing swimsuit.
I prestidigitated graffiti off of it though
I
because they have
was a
unkind
broke
statements.
college student. You have to make money somehow.
I'm just saying be truthful. Just be up front.
No,
I respect it. I want to see it. But at the same time, don't be all like, oh no, I'm not.
Zonya had her own scry site called on OnlyFans. Just feet pics.
God damn you.
I got a drink on that one.
Woo! There is no alcohol in that cup, and there should be for these kind of comments. Oh man!
But that
Look, college is expensive.
college is
I get
expensive,
it.
and then
I joined the military. Never finished college.
Yeah, and
What was your
then
major?
Undeclared.
Tracks.
Alright, so y'all are leaving Hair There Be Dragons. Where are y'all heading next?
Armor?
To get my armor.
Alright, back toward the south side.
We get a whole new wardrobe, and then we're gonna do our nails.
I don't quite remember
Prestidigitation.
where
I make them longer, and they're still all pink.
No, it's opalescent. Like it goes from one color to another back at the base. And if you turn them for at least the next minute, as long as this effect lasts, they don't look the same color no matter how you turn them.
Okay,
This is fun.
so y'all head back toward Galt Griffstone's little smithy. The sign has been taken down. He's got a little makeshift sign, like a little sandwich board put out front that says "Home of Song Steel," which I do believe was what you had suggested, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
All right. So, y'all can head inside.
It was his idea to give him suggestions, and then we just started rolling with it.
Right. Y'all, we'll kind of make this quick and easy. I believe you already paid for it.
Yep.
Did.
So it's a quick and easy kind of final fitting and making sure that it all fits and you're good. He kind of thanks y'all again for the recommendation and tells you that his official sign's being reworked and kind of gives you the if you know of anybody else that needs work done, send them my way. I'd be grateful for the word of mouth kind of thing, and just kind of leave it at that.
Absolutely. Looking good.
So yeah, you're good.
Got my new armor.
Yo, fancy stuff.
AC level up. It's not an actual level up, but it's basically a level up, and I love this.
All right. What next, guys?
Drunkard?
yeah, I mean that's
A
fair.
little harsh to call me a drunkard. I haven't even drank anything today. Oh, the statue. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the statue. You guys are up for it, right?
Yeah, I mean more or less.
Do y'all need any? Did you want to get a new outfit? You had mentioned.
I just need. I can get that A along the way, just like a.
Phil just unbuttons his jacket and is like, oh, yeah, I'm not wearing one of those anymore. And just...
So do y'all want to do like?
There's a store right over there that has some fine items and cloth. You guys can pick out from, and so, I dragged them over there.
Does Arten literally shove both of the magic users?
No, I'm basically prancing because I'm so happy that I look so good right now, and I have them both by the wrist, and I'm pulling them to the store, like a couple kids who don't want to leave the candy store. I'm pulling them into the store, like, get in here and find something nice for yourselves.
Right.
We have an obligation to ourselves to take care of our mental and spiritual health by always looking as good as you can.
So y'all go into Saks on Selveth.
Okay.
My girl.
And we'll just make this really I'm trying not to get bogged down in all of the details here. So
It's okay. No, we're just shopping and find some stuff.
Can we just describe what we want and you
Yes.
tell us yes or no?
Yes.
Spence, you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Just she's going for more of basically like that not as strict college professor look, but high school English teacher look, cardigan,
Okay.
shirt,
So like
with
Emily
a knit That's too old. More so like kind of like a,
How do you
you
make
know,
them?
like a that's like a high school English teacher with just the cardigan blouse knitted, like a knitted hat, but she can still just pop her emblem and stick it on, and basically the slacks and stuff. So
10 gold.
all
Call it
right,
good. 10 dragons. What you got, Phil?
Phil just wants to see if they have a simple, because I believe it's a common magic item. Okay. Just a glamour weave shirt. Pretty sure that's just common. It might be uncommon.
It's either or. Since this is Saxon Seldith, we'll call it uncommon. So So the uncommon would give you a bonus D4 on performance or persuasion checks while you're wearing it.
Don't need that. Literally want a shirt that Phil
Okay.
can just change the color of.
Okay, cool enough. Anything else you want, or just that?
A pair of pants.
Same. 10 dragons. Just call it good.
Nope. I'm also going to make sure that Phil gets a nice quick D&D funny phrases for name brands like Chanel and Louis Vuitton and Gucci. Go. Chanterelle.
That's a mushroom.
And?
You know what? No.
It's the
No,
sport.
we're in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
This is a fancy store.
Yeah.
There is going to be.
Lich.
There's a black cloak line in this city.
Yeah.
Black Cloak,
There is a black cloak line in
Avernus
Waterdeep.
and Lich.
Avernus and Lich.
That's good. That is good.
Avernus and Lich. So no, I found a nice Avernus and Lich backpack that is the little Avernus and Lich AL. Look, AL over and over and over.
There's a little phylactery.
Yeah. There's all the ALs all over it.
That's with the latch on
That's
it.
the
It's shaped
latch.
like-
It's like
Yeah.
a
And
little
I got that for Phil. They don't know I'm getting this for him, but I got
Alright.
that for Phil. And I've got
Are you trying to find a new bag of holding to replace the one I lost, or are you just finding a fancy bag?
this is a fancy bag.
Okay.
Okay.
Glossier Secret.
Unless I can pay a little bit extra, make it a fancy bag. Of
That's
holding.
just too perfect. Glossier Secret is too
We'll see.
perfect.
We'll see.
Okay. If I can.
What else are you hunting for?
I want to do the same kind of thing, but more a purse type satchel type thing from the lady here, the lady of the group. Mabusi needs a nice scarf. He likes scarves. I feel like it's a scarf guy,
Yeah.
and so he needs a nice
Scarves
scarf
and sash belts.
and sash belts. Yeah, and so I want to get something nice for each one of them.
Oh my
Okay.
Okay, I got another one. Mordenkainen's Marvelous Mercantile.
Call the whole bill 1,250 dragons. If you want the bag of holding version of the Avernus and the Lich.
150 dragons.
Yeah.
Got it.
Did you just spend more money than we've spent in the entire campaign?
Trying to. I am attempting.
If you don't want the bag of holding upgrade on the Avernus and Lich backy pack, then it's just gonna be like 550.
I really want that though. He doesn't have one anymore.
Make choices.
So,
I'm trying to find.
Oh,
I
hold
don't
on.
have the
Hold on.
tab.
Would this make Arten feel better about not buying it? Is remembering that Phil also had like the majority of the health potions. I had all mine, which was 4.
When was this updated? I'm trying to find the updated list for
Oh, and my
party
glass
funds.
blowing tools.
Okay. I have our updated list for our party goal.
no, because these are dragons, not gold. And so there goes all the dragons that I have swiped from old dude, plus the dragons I have
Oh.
left, plus a little bit of gold to kind of sweeten the pot because they can exchange it. And they're like,
Right.
here. And then, so you guys got your things and you feel good about yourselves. Like, wait. As we're about to leave, is like, both of you wait.
Blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Blue.
Anxiety.
Is the shirt blue or is it yellow?
Oh.
Boosie. Boosie, for you, I have this nice little scarf. And I put it on and tie it.
We match now.
And for you, I have this wonderful little bag.
Alright, thank you.
These are all by very
That
high
doesn't
quality
have the
things. We can't find them anywhere else, and I want you to be able to have them.
Thank
For
you.
you, this is not just a backpack. I pull it out. It's all pretty. It's a backpack of holding. Because I know you lost yours. Give it to you. Now we can go.
Oh,
I imagine it's like one of those miniature ones that stays
It's
higher.
gotta be, yeah.
It stays higher up on your
It's
shoulders.
fashionable.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a donation.
Thank you.
Yay!
Oh no, we got follow.
Oh, it's a follow. Yay!
Follow.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Radon 2345.
Anyway, so yeah, no. Now we can go.
All right. So where are y'all heading now?
To the statue,
Okay.
supposedly.
All
Going
right.
to now stick all the bacon in the bag of holding. After sneaking a piece to the little weenie doll.
A Vernus and Lich bacon bag of holding.
No matter what, nothing out of this fancy bag is not going to smell like bacon from now on.
And you didn't even have to use prestidigitation to do it. Look at you getting smart. Okay, so y'all can head back toward. Basically as y'all are kind of combining, following the compass and kind of navigating through the town. Unless y'all wanted to catch a cab, we haven't said if y'all actually caught any cabs or not. But
I figured catching a cab in this case.
okay, fair enough. It'll just be 5 dragons for
I'll
the
pay for shit
ride.
now. I'm tapped.
Alright, I can take care of that.
Good.
All right,
I've written on this so many times, I'm having trouble reading what I actually wrote.
time for a new printout.
Yeah, but I don't wanna. This one has character and love. And some beer stains.
All right, so five dragons to get y'all to
Okay.
the Great Drunkard, and so y'all are brought to a kind of an enclosed block that's only just off of Bazaar Street, around the market oval, and let me go find my. There it is. So you're led off into kind of the inner courtyard of this enclosed block, and you're looking at a.
Sorry, keep going,
Goodness.
keep going.
You're looking at a statue that is sitting cross-legged on the ground. Its arms are limp at its sides, and its whole head is kind of leant forward on its chest. It's got a big carved beard that kind of tumbles down, and built into the lap and kind of in front of the chest of the thing is a 2-story pub house. There is a stairway and a ramp that leads up over the legs and up to the front door of the ale house in the lap of this statue. To one side is a 25-foot long stone axe that's got its blade partially embedded in the cobblestones, and it's like the whole thing just like he dropped the axe and fell. So the pub itself has a sign over the door that says Gralkin's Tankard, and the swinging doors are barely able to contain the kind of general raucous noise of a well-loved pub coming from the inside. And as y'all are kind of making your way up, you see the doors get swung open, and a couple of rather tipsy fellas themselves are rolling a drunk who is passed out onto the ramp, where he then slowly rolls down on his own back to the ground
Step
level.
to the side and let him roll past.
Well,
That's nice of them.
yeah.
Well, they could have just left him on the floor and stepped on him, but they put him out in the sun, let him dry out. By the way, this is the pattern that's just repeated over and over on those stuff.
That's super cute.
But now we got to make something
I
that we
am
can
going
play
to
with a
put-
Furnace and Lich.
It's-
I am going
like-
to try to see what does
I
an
drew it
AI
out,
generator
and it's
come
like-
up with.
It's real close to the Deathly Hollows feel. And I was like, it's just an A and L with a diamond pattern thing
Yeah.
over and over and over.
Yeah.
What'd you say though, Spence?
I am going to try to see what in the world that AI generator can come up with that fashion logo of Ernest and Lich. I am scared, but anyway, continue with the story.
Alright, so, yeah, Gralkin's tankard is situated in the lap of this sleepy / drunk looking statue.
I'm assuming this is one of the statues that does not get up and move.
That would be a golem. And no.
No, the statues here can move.
Really?
They're part of a defense, I think.
Well, have they lately, though?
Not in my lifetime, as far as I know.
Probably good for the tavern, then. Bad for business if the thing just got up and just tumbles off.
Well, maybe they've anchored it so that when it gets up, it's just right here. And it's just a beer on the go, and it reaches down, gets an ale, and goes while it swings its axe.
The insurance rate for this place would be crazy then.
That's Jed talking.
That is a Jed talk.
Goosehead Jed.
So what did that clue say again?
But the clue said, with bleary eyes and clumsy hands, a drunkard knows more than the king can understand. So, clumsy hands, looking at the statue, it could be somewhere near the axe, because if clumsiness is anything, then he could have dropped his axe.
That's what it also mentions the eyes and knowledge, so it could be in the head, where the brain is, and the eyes are.
I mean,
Let's check the axe first, and then we'll travel up.
yes, I mean,
I have peppers with me just in case.
Zorina just going like,
In my new suit. No. I would eat the pepper, and then just smoke would come out of every crack and crevice of the plate mail.
Oh, no.
And it was like, I'm not going any direction. I'm just steaming myself.
You just become Duke Arconin floating.
It's just a kettle. I'm a tea kettle, and I mess up my hair, and it's no, absolutely not.
Hey, I love you. Did you take come here. Child. I love you. Listen, did you take those tracks apart or did you just throw them in the closet?
I put them apart.
Good. Okay. High five. Okay. Stop looking at yourself on TV. Go finish cleaning up because you're going to be going to bed soon.
It's okay, I do the same thing.
We all
Because
do.
I'm pretty.
Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. And
He-
pretty.
he's-
and
he's
gay.
And I pity any girl who isn't me today. La 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 la.
Beautiful. Alright, so y'all wanted to check out the axe first?
yes.
Investigations all around then.
Is this the one that says fuck? No.
Okay, Candy Cane die. You might be put away. You rolled too many d20s last time.
It's fine. But that's a 13 on a low roll.
Alright.
Same thing.
Okay.
Investigations.
Wait, Grog.
Oh,
don't have
Grog?
We didn't specify
We
if
didn't
we brought
specify.
Grog with
No, we did
today.
not. I was also wondering where Grog's character sheet was.
It's out there on the table somewhere.
Tal'gor.
I got a 24.
Beautiful. You
Yes,
go
I am.
very carefully around the base of the blade of the axe, and you're kind of scanning very methodically up and down and all around. You don't find anything that looks like writing or other than the usual, like, outside a tavern graffiti, stuff like Johnson was here, but it's all misspelled.
Johnson.
And it kind of trickles off down to one side.
Jonestown were har.
Just like rando graffiti.
There's nothing here.
Did we try the compass to see that if it points?
No. I guess we could. Go compass activate.
It's pointing toward the tavern itself and or the statue.
That you were right. We gotta go inside.
Let's see. And with that, we're at the hour and a half, and
Oh,
that
we
is our
are.
mandatory break.
It is.
So we'll be back in about 10, everybody. I'm going to put a kid to bed, if provided he's picked up the living room.
We'll find out.
We'll find out after these messages.
So we'll be right back.
Thanks for watching. Come back soon. We'll be right back.